So it looks like that Terence Bud Crawford has made his demands, and he not fighting Jerome Boots Ennis, and he not fighting Virgil Ortiz neither. It's Canelo or nobody. It's Canelo or retirement. I'm going to let y'all hear exactly what I'm talking about. I'm going to play this audio with Turki ALASHIKH speaking about Terence Bud Crawford. But before we do this, make sure you hit my like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's cook on it. So what's happening, y'all? Man, Bud Crawford, man, it seems like that he done made some demands, and he pretty much has let Turki ALASHIKH know what he's willing to do and what he not willing to do. Now, we all know, man, Bud Crawford is coming up on 37 years old. He'll be 37 within the next couple months. I don't know when his birthday is, but I know he's going to be 37 before the year is over, right? And so 37 is like that time where most fighters, if they want to get out at the right time, that's the age that they get out. 36, 37, maybe 38. When you hit the 40s, 41, 42, now you're pushing it. And Bud has let it be known that, you know, he don't want to be in the sport too much longer, right? He also let it be known several times over and over again that Canelo is the fight that he wants. That's his dream fight. That's his fight that he can say, you know, win, lose, or draw, I'm ready to walk away from the sport. But Canelo is like, nah, I'm not fighting Bud Crawford. I'm not fighting him under no circumstance. But lately, Canelo saying, okay, well, give me 150 million, I'll fight Bud Crawford. Now, Turki ALASHIKH says that Canelo is asking for money that is just outrageous. You know what I'm saying? He's asking for money that's outrageous, and he's not going to get that type of money, right? But another fight that everybody wants to see Bud in, now I ain't going to say everybody, because Bud Crawford fanatic fans, for some reason, and y'all can figure out whatever that reason is yourselves. I ain't even going to get into that, right? But for some reason, he don't want to fight Jerome Ennis. He's saying no, no, no. He's doing the same thing to Boots Ennis that Canelo is doing to him. Boots Ennis is in the weight division below Terence Bud Crawford. He's saying that he's willing to move up to fight Bud. Bud is saying absolutely not. I'm not fighting him under no circumstances. Canelo Alvarez, right, doing the same thing. Bud Crawford is in a few weight divisions under Canelo Alvarez, and Canelo was saying the same thing. I'm not fighting him under no circumstance. So when you look at the situation, it really ain't no difference, right? They both saying no. But recently, the name Virgil Ortiz came up. You know, Turki said if he couldn't get Crawford to Canelo fight, that Virgil Ortiz is now the opponent that they was looking at. Now, Virgil, he went out and beat Sergey Borchek, but a lot of people thought he won that fight. People feel that he didn't look too spectacular in that fight. But according to Turki ALASHIKH, the Virgil Ortiz fight was still on the table for Virgil and his team. But Terence Crawford, he got other plans. Now, let's listen to what Turki ALASHIKH had to say about Bud Crawford and what his next move gonna be. Let me let y'all hear this audio, man. And we definitely got to cook on this. Listen to this.
I'm going to ask you about a fight that I really like. Terence Crawford versus Boots Ennis. Do you like it?
Great fight, but not the top fight we want to see it. You ask me about the Crawford specialty fights. I don't think Crawford will take it. For that, okay. I will not thinking about it, because
I think Boots is good fun. I think he can be a superstar.
Yeah, and there is a lot of options for him.
Okay, what would your top next fights be for Crawford away from Canelo?
I don't think Crawford will fight anyone except Canelo. Okay, this is my opinion.
Yeah.
This is my opinion, and this is what I feel. But it is about him. We give him offer for Ortiz, and I don't know if he will take it or not. but we have an agreement to do big fight for Ortiz if Crawford doesn't take the fight.
Okay. So we could see Crawford against Virgil Ortiz next if he takes the fight.
But I don't think he will take it. I think he only want Canelo.
Yeah.
So y'all heard it, right? So don't get up under my comments talking about I'm capping. That's why I play the audio. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all will still try to deny exactly what the audio is saying. So he's telling you that Boots ain't even in the question. Crawford not fighting Boots, you know? And the reason that Turkey's saying this, and now he's saying that he really not interested in Boots and Crawford, like it's not his top 5 fight, because it ain't a possibility, right? He's not going to be naive if Crawford is telling him that he's not going to fight Jerome Boots, and it's okay, well, leave it alone, you know? And that's just how I feel about the situation. I'm not just going to keep driving it if I know that fight is not a possibility. That's what I was telling a lot of people with the Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford fight, right? Leave the fight alone if Canelo continues to say that he ain't fighting him. There ain't nothing we can do. I don't mind seeing the fight, but it ain't really nothing that we can do. We can't force these fighters to get in the ring. And with the Virgil Ortiz, you hear Turki ALASHIKH saying that his opinion is Crawford is not going to take that fight neither, right? Crawford has told him privately, and this is why he's saying that, Crawford has told him privately that the only fight that he really wants is Canelo. If it ain't Canelo, he'll go ahead and retire. And if y'all seen the interview that Crawford did a couple weeks ago, about a week and a half ago or so, he did an interview and he pretty much said that himself. He said, you know, Canelo was his end-all be-all. That was the fight that he was looking forward to. That's really the only fight that he gonna get up for. And now he don't know what he gonna do. He might retire because Canelo is it. If he don't get the Canelo fight, he don't want to fight nobody else. So speaking to all the Bud Crawford fans, right? Y'all gotta realize, man, boxing is mental. It's more mental than anything. So if Bud Crawford is looking at Canelo is the only fight that he wants, these other guys are very, very dangerous. Because if you get in the ring and you really don't have a desire to fight this person and you 37 years old, you can slip up and get your ass beat. Real talk. Because it ain't no game. In 154 pounds, man, it's shark infested. That's shark infested waters. It ain't no easy fights at 154. And Crawford realizes that. And maybe he realized that, look, man, I can't really get up for none of these other guys. I'm 37 years old. And so if it ain't going to be Crawford, I'm going to retire. You know, he can't stay in the sport forever. And I know you got these channels like Blue Blood and a lot of these channels that want to make you believe that Turkey is saying that, oh man, Canelo's a possibility. Turkey's not saying that. Turkey said that he ain't never even talked to Canelo directly. He says that he's talked to him indirectly, right? Through messages and things like that. But he said he got a message indirect from Canelo. He said he don't know if the message is real or not because he's never spoke to Canelo Alvarez. And Canelo was just like, hey, I'll talk to you after my fight with Berlanga. But he also said that he not paying Canelo no $150 million, $200 million. So for y'all that's getting y'all hopes high on a Canelo Alvarez, Terence Bud Crawford fight, I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. And like you said, man, Canelo's moving very, very strategically. And ain't no way in hell Canelo gonna get in the ring, right, against a fighter like Terence Bud Crawford, even though I got Canelo beating Bud Crawford, right? It's just too much weight. He too powerful, right? I got him beating Bud Crawford, but Canelo ain't gonna take that chance and possibly getting beat and looking like a disgrace. He don't want to take no another L. He not gonna take that chance. So that fight ain't happening. So I mean, hey, Bud Crawford just might retire. He just might retire. I'm sorry to tell y'all. But we're going to see how this play out. Let me know how y'all feel about it. Drop a comment in the comment section. Make sure you hit my like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subbed. And y'all already know how I do. Tego talking that boxing again. And I'm gone.